Sing in me muse, and through me tell the story of those people, skilled in all ways of contenting, the Dragonlords, harried by fate and prophecy. Sing of the cities they saw, of the minds they learned of distant peoples, and weathering many bitter nights and days deep in their hearts, while they fought to save their homes and the lives of all Thyleans. Of these adventures, Muse, most sacred of daughters, tell us in our time, lift the great song again. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Oathsworn Odyssey the Dragonlords here on Neon Lights Roleplay. I am Turk or Turk accented on the various places of the internet, should you need to track me down. Not that you will, but you're allowed to try legally. Anyway, I have the distinct honor and privilege of being your GM for the evening. I'm very excited to kick us off. We got so much to dig into, so without further ado, I have a fantastic group of storytellers here around our proverbial fire, and I'd love nothing more than right now, right here, in this moment, no further. We could go around the horn, so to speak, and tell the people who you are, who you're playing tonight, what path they walk, and, if you had a good start to the year. Starting, of course, to kick her off with things. Comrade Crash.
Hey, I'm Comrade Crash. My character's name is Leo Dracos, the human paladin, Oath of the Dragonlord, and he walks the path of the Vanished One. And so far this year's been okay, I guess. We'll see what tomorrow brings, but until then, let's pass it on to Chrissy.
Hello, I'm Chrissy Kritz. I'm playing Tefera Damas, our human warlock. And she's walking the path of the Haunted One. Spooky. I don't remember the question. What was the question?
Did you have a good start of your year?
Oh, yeah, okay. Sure. Yeah, it was alright. Yeah. Okay, who's next? Heck.
That's me! Hey everybody, it's me, Sir Heckalot. I'm here. I'm on your screen. And as per usual, I am back with Calliope, the Siren College of Epic Poetry Bard, who walks the path of the Dragon Slayer. I think I'm doing okay. I had an interview earlier today, and I think that went well. This is now my second interview for internship programs. I still have one more to go. Jury's still out if maybe I'll get some more. But that's how I'm going. I'm going back to clinics tomorrow too, so it's gonna be a whole thing. That's me. On over to HP.
Hello everyone, I am the Last Hit Point Hero, and tonight I will be playing Thranos, the Siren Sorcerer who walks the path of the Demi Titan. Things are going well. I took 5 people who had never played a tabletop, one had played a tabletop role-playing game, who hadn't played D&D, and taught them how to play the 2024 rules. So that was fun and exciting. Started off pretty good. I've got logo art that is ready to be delivered, so that is awesome too. So we're sitting pretty and pretty sitting. On to Tonytron, roll out.
Oh, hi, I'm Tony. I'm playing Aliana Legit, the High of Prophecy Cleric walks path of the Gifted One. Man, it's been a year. That's how I'm feeling now. It's already been a year. So I'm gonna move along to Corndog.
Hello, it's me, Corndog McGraw. I'm playing Borghild Hullhorn, who's walking the path of the Lost One. She's our Amazonian Ranger. This year, it's been a year, but I'm going to stay up all night tonight to read a book that I've been waiting for a year. So that'll be fun. So I have good plans coming in this new year. We just won't look at the past couple weeks. Okay. Oh, I have a new job. So actually, that's fine. That's great. That's good. Back to you, Turk.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's just jump right back into it, because last we left our heroes, they were on the island that was a turtle, or just Turtle Island, or some would call them a friend. A big old friend in the shape of a turtle, Pesh, and they've learned many a thing. and I waited a long time to be able to play the Turtle Island music, and I'm gonna freaking play it more. So, anyway, we are still there. The sun is getting lower by the moment, but beyond that, you come under no threats, no trouble. Some oddness and weirdness, and drunken, and not quite disorderly, but getting there. But I know, who am I kidding? And, y'all are there, so it's disorderly. Anyway, the scene is still y'all's. Whatever you'd like to do.
Good
I think we're
island.
There was a
Sorry,
lot.
what
I
was
think,
that?
happened. Yeah.
This was a good island. This
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah, I'm glad you're remembering it as such.
But yeah, let's get some rest, everyone. You guys had a long day.
We're corralling the drunken ones in. I
Yep.
feel
Did you not enjoy the turtle?
There's a
Oh,
turtle.
it was
Where?
great.
It's all a turtle. Everything's a turtle, Leo.
Turtles all the way down.
Turtles. Yay.
Yay!
Where did you guys go? What were you guys doing? You guys weren't at the
Good question.
you weren't at the party.
Yeah, I mean, we explored around a little bit. All these like the different looking statues around. We're kind of admiring a bunch of those. And then Eliana wanted to consult with the blacksmith on the island. So we talked to him for a bit. He was the one with the special sword. I think we talked about that.
Yeah, it was. I didn't ask. Was he a Geigen?
No.
I need a Geigen guy.
Well, this island seems specifically like not, Thylean folks. Like they didn't know what any of that meant. So I feel like we're maybe lost there.
We talked about the ship too, and it got lost. So maybe this is the place where lost stuff goes. You lost anything? Eliana, have you lost any spears? Okay, just checking.
Silently shakes head.
For... Where are we going next?
We're
Are we
going to sleep. That's what
We
we're
have-
doing.
Yeah, but sleep on the way.
Okay.
I also need to drop off these drawings with the guy who's there at the dock. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. Okay, bye.
She's a good jar. She
What?
made it look just like the boat how it's supposed to look. Because her boat was all wrecked and crashed and stuff. They gave her the piece of it, and then she made the picture of the rest so they could fix it.
That's cool.
Well, we were going to take her boat so that our boat could have a boat.
Yeah, we were having a pet boat. We're going to attach her boat to the boat.
Technically, it'd be a ship.
God damn.
Did
I keep
somebody hear
hearing
that voice
something
talking about a
weird.
ship?
I
Oh
don't
no, you heard it too. Weird. Somebody keeps talking about a ship when we're talking about giving our boat a boat. Kind of like giving our cat a kitten.
A shared inner monologue.
We decided that we can't give our boat a boat. So,
Oh.
We did. I thought we decided we would tie the boat to the boat, and then the boat would follow the boat. But we had to buy the boat. That's
Yeah.
right. We had to buy the boat, and we didn't talk about how much it was because he wanted a lot for the boat. Maybe when Borghild comes back, she'll have the boat.
I think she got a chunk of the boat. She got
She
like a
did.
piece of the boat. Like the
A piece
front
of the
part of the
front.
boat.
Yeah.
The one with the titties. I think it's the part with the titties on the front. I think it's like the lady on the front. Or is that on our boat?
No, it was more. It was at least the face. Was it the whole lady on the front?
Or maybe it was a bird.
I don't think it was a bird. You had a bird that followed you around.
Oh my god, do you remember the seagull?
I do remember the seagull.
Yeah.
I think about that seagull a lot.
Oh.
It's
Isn't he still around?
yeah, it's
Not necessarily left.
it's not a seagull anymore. It's more of the
Oh, gull.
spirit of a bird
Yeah,
that is with Captain Manistokos. Yeah, it's like there's always a bird around the ship, and that's been it. But you know, it's fine. You've been ignoring it,
Oh.
like you usually did. It's okay.
Alright. Well,
You know, that bird made me think a lot. Earlier you were talking about the sticky kid.
oh my god, yeah. Sticky Kid 2.
Yep.
I
Birdie
don't know.
Boogaloo.
Sometimes I just am convinced that if I could go back in time, and maybe if I was nice to the Sticky Kid, or maybe if I like fed the bird more, that was not bread. Because I heard once that you shouldn't feed gulls bread
I thought it was
But I don't-
rice.
or rice. I don't know.
I don't know either. I eat rice. Calliope, do you eat rice?
Sometimes, I guess.
Okay.
I got y'all don't know what the fuck rice
I
is.
was, yeah, I was like, I seriously don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
no
yeah, it's
idea
like
what the fuck
cultural
rice is. You
expert,
see it
please.
here.
It's like a cake, isn't it? Right?
I don't know.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
like, I've done the act of ricing something.
Yes.
I don't. It just makes it little, but I don't know what rice is.
No. No, you don't. Ancient Greece. India.
Where
Yeah, I
either.
mean, I feel like maybe India had rice.
Oh,
They did, yes. That's why I'm saying they
Arusa.
didn't get it until Alexander the Great came back. You see it here on the island, but you have no base of reference for what it is other than extremely tiny grains.
You know who I think I'm going to ask about this, Stratos?
Who?
The man with all the arms. Steros.
yes.
He has fingers, not arms.
Fingers, whatever.
Yeah.
Arms.
Lots of. He's got
He has
10.
only 2 arms, but a lot. It looked like maybe he had extra arms.
It's just because of all the fingers.
Okay, how many fingers are you all seeing right now?
I think you've been hanging out with Steros.
Noted.
One. I saw one.
You know, that was technically true. You got me.
Ha! Ha! Get you. So as soon as Borg Hill gets back, we're getting back on our boat. Who's not getting a boat? We're going to sleep, and we're going to wake up at another island,
Mm-hmm.
and that island is named.
You know, that's a good question.
Can you confirm in chat if it's the order would be to go in like closest to furthest? Is it warrior? Then I've said it so many times in chat.
Area of the rock? Or the
Yes.
nymph?
The nymph. Yeah, warrior nymph
Okay,
spear.
allow me to remind you, because I'm sure it's been a while.
Been a
but
while.
Also, the constellation map doesn't make sense.
2
Okay.
episodes ago, the general
Not
consensus
real.
was, I believe, we're going to go to the closest island, which was, according to the Antikythera, under the constellation of the warrior.
Okay.
Got it. So the warrior's island, because the warrior island is not underneath the warrior. The warrior island's probably underneath like the dancer or something.
You actually were at the warrior island.
Wasn't that Themis?
Yeah. Or you could consider it Dolphin Island. It depends on. There's a broad definition of warrior.
Whoa. Oh, we're going to Themis?
No, they already.
Oh, we already been
Oh, we
there.
already did
They already
that one.
crewed the entire royal line and.
We fixed it.
Actually, well, the counter coup.
We
That was-
overthrew so many monarchies.
was-
I
at
don't
the
think there
beginning.
was an.
It was
Do we need to put an X through that on the constellation map? Because I don't think I saw an X in there. Because I put it in my locations not done.
We 100%
No.
checkmarked Themis.
yes. So Themis is not under the warrior.
It's under
Themis
the twins.
is under the twins. So we overthrew the queen, who had overthrown. Wait, we overthrew the queens who had overthrown the queen on the warrior island, which is under the twins. But now we're going underneath the warrior constellation to the islands that Kira will be able to tell us about.
Off in the distance somewhere, Kira's just nursing somehow even larger than any that you had, Margarita.
Where did you get that?
No.
Whoa, Kira, we have more jugs of this juice.
You got jugs.
We took the barrels.
Back and then takes like a small shield and covers it so it only comes out at one little part where you normally slot a spear in the line, creating a sort of proto sippy cup.
Is she like almost ice luging this goddamn margarita?
It's more of a fishbowl margarita. Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah, it's been a bit for her, but it's fine. You might remember she explained that she was going through a bit because someone got to talk to her mom and she hasn't. And that's kind of fucked up for her, from her view. Anyway, y'all were debating, or you could try to get the story out of Kira about the warrior. I think we've done that, but
Yeah,
I can
we
tell
did.
it
I just
again.
can't remember it.
I can tell it again. Yeah.
So Calliope, the guy had a talking sword.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear it?
No.
How do you know it's talking?
Just took his word for it, I guess. Doesn't really cost me anything.
Like he's just living by himself with a blacksmith and a talking sword up on top of the hill?
Oh, he is the blacksmith.
Oh, so he was living completely by himself with his sword up on the hill.
Well, I mean, there's other people on this island that probably talk to him.
Yeah, but they're all down here and he's up on the hill. That's kind of weird. That's weird.
He was living his life.
Okay.
It's also an island on a turtle, so I think a lot of things are kind of weird right now.
True.
The guy,
Do they all just hold their breath when the turtle goes underwater?
well, the fish guy is
Yeah.
the one that talked to us.
Wait.
Maybe he just breathes water.
Borghild,
What?
you should come over here and talk to me over here.
Oh, okay. I'm going over there. I'll be... Okay, bye.
Yeah, no, very sneaky
Battle.
exit. Very good. And I will pretend to pay attention to something else.
There is a eating competition occurring at the bar. It seems between Bullbug and a team of
Oh, hell
your
yeah.
sailors, and it's the competition's actually generous. Bullbug's clearing him out.
Oh, of course.
Anyway,
Okay, I'm here. What's up?
Oh no, I was just trying to give Thronos and Calliope a little bit of privacy.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Yeah.
Should we go check in on getting a couple more fish bowls
That.
while we wait for
Yeah.
Bullbug? Because I
That's.
feel like now we have to stay, because Bullbug's
Yeah, we should.
eating,
cheer
and
him
we should
on.
cheer him on. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
visuals.
instead of going to the boat to hand off the plans, you are now going to get more drunk.
No, it's
Well,
just gonna collect
you said come
bullbug.
over here, and then you mentioned that Bullbug was eating, and I was like, okay, we'll go even further. We'll just go right back onto the
I'm
island.
painting the scene to tell you what's happening. I'm not pulling anywhere. This is literally all y'all. Y'all are drunk at a
It's the
party, and now
ADHD
everything
brain.
is real important, apparently.
They're all just wandering. This is actually how.
So anyway, the
This
two of you
happened.
left to give Threnos and Calliope a moment. What are the four of you now doing that the two of them have left?
Kind of confused. I thought they were just gonna like talk to the side for.
We all are, yeah, I know.
They're
I think
just
Where did they go?
Yeah.
gonna go get Bullbug. They almost look like they're done. I'm sure they're just gonna get Bullbug and come back. Somebody should probably keep an eye on them, though. Leo,
Sure,
your
real loud for
girlfriend's
Bullbug.
going that way.
Yeah,
Wow.
they can go wherever they want.
Yeah, but
Better duck, you know. Roll the hit with the subtlety of that fucking statement. And by that I mean it's not.
a 27 persuasion.
So, sorry.
Hell yeah,
Perhaps
brother.
in this
Hell
case
yeah.
you're being too smooth, and it's going right over. But yeah, it's not like I'm not saying like Leo, you don't have to actually like. Oh, I feel very persuaded all of a sudden. But I think it becomes clear what Threnos meant is that he likes some private, a more private audience, perhaps.
Oh, well, no, yeah. If that's what the vibe is, and yeah, like it came across at 27. Yeah, I will like. Okay, yeah. I will go follow them, and then I kind of just awkwardly walk to the side.
And then there were three. Eliana, what's up with you? What's up?
Oh, we're just gonna pan to like they're gonna turn to like Eliana, just like that blinking like outline that they had left
Like a while ago.
a while ago.
Well, where did you head off to, if we may ask?
To corral the other children,
That's fair.
the ones that are on the boat already. The babies.
Oh, the babies.
The
Yes.
literal children.
Okay.
Yes, gotcha. Okay. In that case, now there are two of you.
It's just a ghost man.
Wow, where do you think everybody went?
I feel like we just established that. Well, except for Eliana. She just kind of disappeared, but the rest of them went to go collect Bullbug and or supervise the other drunk people.
That's good. It's good to have supervision.
I feel like it's been a while since, everybody's had time to just sit and get excessively drunk. When was the last time? I think around the games, right?
The games, yeah. That was a while ago. It was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we were still on mainland at that point.
Before then was the winery.
Yeah,
Ah,
that also feels like forever ago.
it was a long time ago. Do you write all of our stories on your feathers, don't you?
A good amount of them, yeah.
Do you put some of your stories on there?
Well, I mean, since we write about us, I think by default, I'm in there quite a few places.
Which one's your favorite?
I think she will point to one of the very first primary feathers. So the primaries being the edges, the main flight feathers for folks that don't know as much about birds as I do. I realize I'm a fucking nerd. And it will detail the story of all of us fighting the boar at the very beginning of our story. I think that's more of a favorite in retrospect. It might be the nostalgia, but that was really interesting. That, you know, all of us were fated to be together, and our chemistry on the battlefield was much more noticeable than any chemistry any of us ever had beforehand.
Yeah, we all came in kind of groups, but we all came together then.
Mm-hmm.
He starts to reach forward and pauses. May I?
Yeah, she'll extend that wing out.
He kind of will cradle the tip of the wing and start tracing some of the stories that have happened feather by feather. And this one's at the games, when everyone was doing so well at the games.
Or not so well, depending on what game you entered. Do you remember the time that the cleric of Kira smacked Eliana on the ass?
Yes, of course. It was divine inspiration.
Yes, that is fairly memorable. And going down a few more feathers. And then this one is when... What is this one? Oh, this is just the recent one, the fight with the hags.
Yeah. Memorable in really scary ways, but ultimately good.
It was a lot. I'm glad you're writing our story.
Well, someone's got to show up, Kira, right?
And yeah, definitely. You know, she says that she's a poet, but I don't think she rhymes very well even. It's not just the rhyming, it's like the meter. It's off just a bit.
Oh, I was like, at this point, like, Calliope looks around a little bit, with kind of a mischievous look in her eye. Like, lowers her voice a little bit. So you've seen some of it?
Some of it, yeah.
Okay, you probably can't remember, like, what kinds of exact phrases, but... Well, what's the lowdown? I have not been able to see anything.
Okay, so the descriptions of what we're all wearing is much less than what we're actually all wearing. There are some extended paragraphs about, you know, the hem of the toga and that sort of stuff. It's a little unsettling, actually.
Are you sure it's not just the time that we all went to that brothel and didn't know it was a brothel?
I mean... No, it's just the regular parts that I saw. It's like Tuesday on a ship. Defira and Leo leaned against the rail. Thighs bare to the sun. Collarbones exposed.
Above table, this only reminds me of the absolutely exorbitant outfit descriptions from My Immortal. That's what this is giving me right now. Anyway, back.
I mean, I was more worried that Cornicle was going to turn like, how'd you quote my book?
I just love that she dances every time we get something right. It's very funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess it sounds like I have less to worry about.
Oh, there's no competition. No competition at all. And I'm glad you're putting yourself in the stories too, because sometimes people don't. And I'm real glad that you're there. I'm glad that you're here.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here too. I'm glad this is our story.
Glad you're glad, because I wasn't sure. Yeah,
Has every moment been glamorous? No. But overall, it's been a good time.
yeah, are you sure you didn't want a fishbowl?
I'm good.
We should probably get the others and take them back to the boat.
Yeah, Leo probably needs help.
I don't know. He's incredibly capable.
He is. He's also outnumbered, though.
That's true. Let's go.
We go to corral the other cats.
Theranos will pause just a moment. So the Calliope gets a few steps ahead. And then follows.
Anyway, you all approach, and obviously the crew is... As you had all arrived, it was clear that the group consensus was, shit, these guys are all about to tell us that we gotta move on. But spurring on the competition did bring a bit of joy back. But again, like I said, calling it a competition is generous. The concept of competition, it's over nearly as soon as it starts, as Bulbug is devouring the haunches of what must be a pig or some other large four-legged animal. The smell is incredible, but the carnage unleashed on it would push someone to vegetarianism for, I don't know, at least until they're 21, and then like, fine, I'll try a burger again.
It's not so much that I want to spur Bulbug on. I want to demoralize whoever tries to be his opponent.
Your own crewmates?
Now that I know that are my own crewmates, maybe not. But I do, I will give him a... he got you. You got. So, slight demoralizing, but in a loving, nurturing way.
It sounds like you're bullying your crew.
But in a fun, cute way, you know? It's banter.
Are you sure about that?
It's banter. It's not bullying, it's banter.
Banter from a place of power is bullying.
Only punch up, don't punch down.
Anyway, stick to fighting Titans. No, but you cheer on Bulbug, and it gets him second wind, so to speak. Not that the first one's close to being run, and the raucous celebration of one final drink. Most of this crew looks liquored up enough that they might not be able to pull you out of the port tonight, let alone stumble their way back onto the ship. But there are enough other sailors in a halfway decent state that they'll, at the very least, ensure that, what's the right way to put this? There will be enough folks on cleanup duty tomorrow that you shouldn't worry about the smell for too long. And already, for those of you keeping track of what the rest of your crew were doing, you would have noted that the cooks and other food prep were bringing on what you would recognize as components for a healthy stew called the black broth, which tastes horrendous, but is said to be very good for you and so will likely be the breakfast. So might want to sleep in tomorrow. Safe to say. Anyway, is there anything left for y'all to do?
I don't think so.
Okay. In that case, gathering and throwing arms over one another, you all collectively limp back into your ship. Shazum, of course, is there to wish you all good travels and that someday, perhaps in the future, we shall all meet again. I do truly hope so. It was always good to welcome such fine friends and customers. Best of luck killing your gods, or whatever it is you're up to.
Appreciate it. Good luck with the whole turtle boat party place.
Of course. We may yet linger for a bit, but that is not my decision to make.
The turtles.
Exactly, a pesh. You would do well to remember the name.
Does everybody hold their breath when a pesh goes underwater, or does a pesh just stay on top?
Ah, but telling would give away the secret.
Yes, it would.
Haha! I see you have enjoyed the bar. You have a pleasant evening, and do not worry yourself over what occurs on the pesh. As we like to say, what occurs on the back of a pesh can stay on the back of a pesh. Yeah, for a reasonable fee. But I am generous.
Appreciate it.
Say no more. Go retreat to your boat.
Are we supposed to tip him?
From over top of Leo's shoulder, kind of like potato sacked over his shoulder, DeFaro go, I'll tip him! And she'll flick him a gold coin and spill half of her margarita down Leo's back.
Oh, that's
Sorry, Leo!
Chilly. And you flick the coin in the air, and then he holds out a hand and just zoops towards him, catching it. Thank you very much. It was unneeded, but appreciated. And he stows, and it disappears as easily as he caught it. Magic.
If you need that boat, like if you want wood that matches it, you'll just have to go to the Grimnir. Okay, bye. If you figure out a way there, if you could tell us, that'd be cool.
Thank you for providing the designs. I assure you, though, it is not the first longship that we have repaired. And, well, it will be beneficial, I suppose, to have the original design.
Okay, bye.
Wait, so the whole cult thing's kind of out of the vibe. Why are they here?
I am afraid telling would upset them. Rest assured,
We're leaving. We're not going to tell them you told.
they are maintaining things as they are. Perhaps once they deem it necessary, you may meet them again. I believe they were sailing to your mainland.
Okay.
Do not worry. They intend well.
You know, when people say stuff like that, it sounds much more ominous than they mean.
Maybe I intended to be ominous. Perhaps I am cognizant of who I speak words about in the open air. Perhaps I'm also shooing you along. Because I'm worried if we continue to speak for much further, you might puke on my feet.
I already did that twice. It probably won't happen again.
Probably. All the same. I must retire.
To the boat!
To the boats, enjoy.
Or is it a ship? I'm
It
now
is a ship.
confused about that.
And Shazum will wave you off and then go back to other business.
I think he plays... I don't know what basketball is. Never mind.
The game of 20 spaces. Discus.
Yeah.
Track. Field.
Basketball.
Javelin. Let me think.
Got a cousin named Shazam.
There is a Pisquiros. basically just handball, but you could beat the shit out of each other.
Got it.
Kind of more like rugby. Anyway.
Naked. So we're off to the warrior.
The constellation, not the island.
Yes.
Right.
Captain Menestokos and the more cognizant members of your crew are more than happy to take over while the rest of you rest and get ready. Menestokos will offer, I don't know exactly when this thing is going to submerge, so we'll pull away and at least get on the way. By the morning, perhaps late evening, we should be able to reach under the constellation of the warrior.
We submerged. It probably submerges the way we submerge.
The ship goes underwater?
Yeah, when we first got on.
It hasn't done so since, so if you find out how it does that, I'd be more than happy to give it a try.
Didn't it?
Yes, absolutely. You are correct
Okay,
in
good.
memory. You are correct. You are correct in memory, but it has not happened since. And so, with the question
Got it.
of if that was like Esther Archelander has a greater control of the ship, if it was a magic spell, if it was just the weird nature of the cavern, who knows?
Yeah.
But the open ocean calls, and the 33rd day remaining in the Oath of Peace is coming to a close. Is there anything anyone wants to do that night? Because there's plenty of people who are on the boat, so, you know. I think I remember some folks wanting to chat at some point. I got something, but, you know, I don't want to rush.
DeFira's gonna stumble into Kira at some
Who's-
point.
Also stumbling, so, I mean, it's pretty mutual stumbling, but she's trying her best to hold on to the back of the rail and look over the back of the ship. You haven't started movement yet. They're kind of trying to sober up enough sailors to, you know, man the rigging at least. They're not calling for oars with the crew in such a state as they currently are. But yeah, Kira is kind of just over the side. Might have puked. Who knows?
Are you here to puke? Because I think I might need to do the same.
Oh, if you start puking, I'm gonna start puking, but
Oh, okay.
no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, shoot it in a cone. Dragon. Yes. Cone like a dragon.
Well,
No, I'm fine.
don't-
I'm fine. How are you? How are you? You're looking a lot less scaly. I don't know if I mentioned that. A lot more soft, and she just touches your face and kind of like crap. Like it's not like a pinch of the cheek. It's like all four fingers kind of close on the palm, but your cheek is in the middle there. And she goes, "Yeah, like I'm not even getting bit by snakes now. That's pretty cool."
yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah.
You have
maybe-
hair that needed to be held when you puked. How was that?
What? Wait, what?
You were drunk way before. Back at the palace,
right.
at Pythor's party, you
Mhm.
were who? But like your snakes, they just got out of the way because I mean, like they're snakes, right? They don't want to be puked on. So, but now it's just hair.
Yeah.
Does it
Yes.
still move like snakes?
No, which is sad. Sometimes I catch myself wishing that they were still sometimes snakes. But also, it's way easier to braid now. I don't get bit. They don't hiss at me when I try to put them into a bun. This is a lot easier to manage and make. So, kudos. I know, tough topic, but thanks to your mom for the human bit, I guess.
Yay! Fixed your situation.
Do you need me to hold your hair?
No.
I won't
Goddess.
puke if you puke.
I'm a goddess. I am in control of my puking. It's actually one of my secret double chocolate no tell anyone domains.
Oh.
Goddess of party barfing. Don't tell Pythor.
You know what would be really impressive? Is if you could manage to puke just into your shoe.
The fuck's a shoe?
Oh, like your slippers? You don't wear house shoes? Like house slippers?
Yes. No, I mean, yeah, I do like the leather boots sometimes, but most of it's just the sandals and ancient Greece.
Yeah.
But like leather boots
To
are
your
cool. No, not anymore. Anyway, you just come over here to hold my hair, or what? Are you gonna flirt with me now, or you ask questions about how to kiss a boy, or what?
No, I got that part covered actually.
You sure?
I think so. I mean, I'm sure I could use some practice, but like I'll get there. You said first. Well, hang on 2 seconds. I'm confused because you said that you wanted to talk to me. Because it's your mom. You said that. You said that to me.
Oh no, that was an outside the brain quest. Oh no.
Oh, alright. Well, I mean, I don't need to talk about. I mean, she was pretty cool, but apparently you're not like a fan, right? Like, this is a conversation we're having.
No, and she leans over the side and kind of puts her face in her hand. I'm not gonna do that because you're not gonna be able to hear a goddamn thing she says. But she is fully like stapling, covering her face. Just, you know how long it's been since I talked to my mom? $500 years. Minus, like, 30-something days? How long do you have left till the world ends?
I think right around like 30 days.
Okay, yeah. Something like this. Yeah, no. I mean, like, and probably even a bit more before that. So, like, I don't know. But, like, I know my mom is alive. She's Mitros. Silver Dawn. Talks to clerics. Doesn't talk to me.
Do you want her to talk to you? I mean, if you had the chance, would you talk to her?
Why don't you think about what you just asked?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to talk to your mom?
Well, yeah, sure, but some people don't have great relationships with their parents, so...
My brother doesn't have a great relationship with anybody and alcohol. My sister wouldn't know a relationship if it bit her in the ass. My dad loves my mom.
Who's your dad again? Who's your daddy and what does he do?
You're a bad member of this entire civilization if you don't know Vulcan.
I mean, I was mostly just trying to lighten the mood, but also,
Okay. We can be fine. No, I'm good. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, this is getting really too serious. Let's do a bunch of jokes. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm in. Yeah. You're not asking about my dad because you also want to fuck a member of my family, right? Ew. I don't think you'd go in for it, but like, who knows?
So, no, I was gonna offer your mom, or maybe your dad, or whoever you wanted.
I can talk to my dad. I'll like talk to him whenever I want. My brother, my sister, dummy, always talking to me and telling me to do things. Nope, nothing from Mom. Doesn't talk to Dad. That's why he's so sad. Doesn't talk to my brother. And talk to my sister. Talk to any of us. Talks to you. So, what? Do I have to be a Medusa now? Do I have to be all snaky, scaly? Thought I was scaly enough from my mom. I guess not. To lose your scales to talk to my mom. Weird new thing I learned today. Yesterday. What day is it?
I mean, I could ask her some questions for you. Or
I don't
no? I mean, that's fine too.
I don't know.
But
Hey, no. I don't. Can you do that? Do you have like a connection?
I mean, I'd be willing to try. I would try anything once, twice, probably. To be fair, I'd try anything twice. I mean, because you never really know if you can't do it the first time or the second time. Kind of gives you more information on the first time.
Okay, so like, there's a lot of material to work with there, but I'm too drunk to put it together. I just want you to know that was really easy for me to defer. You gotta be careful. I'm all over the place. Anyway, I don't know. I don't even know. If you were me, you'd be drinking, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, my family doesn't even exist anymore, so I'm a lot of if you're just drinking because your mom kind of sucks at communicating, not kind of sucks, does suck at communicating, I would be happy to pass along a message, but also, are you sure you're good? Because, like, maybe this is bigger than just your mom not talking to you? Like, are you real stressed out? Do you need a... Can I help you with anything, my friend? Because, and she... side of the boat. And then... kind of just do one of these. I'm so sorry. I needed to get that out.
It's fine. Everybody, yeah, you got it out. It's okay. Okay, no, I'm okay. I can't talk. Yeah, no. I'm okay. I think I just needed to yell at you about how lucky you are. And now I feel a lot better because you're really drunk and puking everywhere, and also it's a little bit in your hair, and it's not snakes anymore. So
I mean, yeah, I don't...
And she'll snap her fingers and prestidigitate.
I don't really know how to... Yeah, I'm not great with the hair yet.
Oh,
It's a
you
work
better
in
ask
progress.
Leo to hold it for you then.
I mean, I could. She's gonna
No.
puke again.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll go get Leo. You. Thank you for letting me yell at you. There.
But also, if you want me to ask your mom some questions, I will. Cause like, I will.
Yeah, you're sweet. I'll make a sexual innuendo about you later. Anyway, bye.
Okay, bye.
Innuendo, got it. And anyway, anyone else have anything they'd immediately be doing with the evening?
Crying and making it everyone else's problem.
So the usual.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's 50-50.
Damn.
I have like another side to my personality. Right now, it's just sad girl energy.
You're angry and it's everyone else's problem? Or you didn't remember what was happening and that's everyone else's problem?
No. Or I'm all horned up and it's everyone else's problem.
That too.
That's
Yeah.
the one.
Okay, so I have like 5 parts to my personality. Look at it. I'm diversifying my emotions.
Actually, real quick, did Oath make it back onto the boat?
Are you doing a head count?
I will, actually.
Yeah, no, he's definitely around.
Okay.
He's just chilling. He seems to be kind of just, thinking, sitting, pondering.
Pondering.
He's got a
The
pondering
ponderer.
person, classic ponder. He'd be pondering pretty hard.
Pondering pretty hard.
If he thinks any harder, actual thought clouds are gonna come out of his head.
Oh. Yeah, you know what? I'll strike up a conversation with him. If you look like you think much harder, I think you might hurt something.
Oh. Yes, well, hopefully something dangerous will be hurt. No, sorry. Committing a lot of things to memory. He'll glance at you at the side, but doesn't, match your eyes. And darn thing about those, orders showing up, I'm a bit more limited than I'd like to be. Love to draw all this stuff down, but then one of you might stumble in and see it. Then we're all screwed, so filing it away.
Even if, we sail away and are away from the order, I didn't quite like the vibe either.
Lack of wider scope of things. You think nautical technology is sufficient to lose them. It is not.
No, it's not a lose them thing, but they're not going to be interested, I don't think. Unless you made them interested.
No, me, I'm not interesting at all. I'm just busy, that's all. No, best for all of your sakes if I don't write anything down yet. I met some friends. They helped bridge a few gaps in what I needed, and now it's just a matter of getting the supplies. Which I can't ask you if you have any of, because if you don't, well, that's a violation.
Of?
That would also be...
Oh. Wow, you are quite the enigma. You have a
No,
lot going
Enigma
on,
was
huh?
the other one. I'm Oath, remember? I know me and the old wizard have a
Oh,
lot
he's no
in-
longer Enigma.
Oh, yes. Ildor, Shalace, Wyvern Rock. Oh, yes. Very novel. Old wizard. I liked him better when he was muttering. Now he wants to talk theories on magical treaties of this plane. And
Oh, that's just the worst thing.
he turns a look to you. It'd be withering if it was intended to do so, but it's like play fighting with a child. Where he's from is not where I'm from, unfortunately.
Yeah, we seem to have collected quite a few of you.
No, actually, the Order of Sidon collected us, and you stole us away.
Oh, Ken, this the worst thing that could happen.
Not complaining
Okay.
at all. Just clarifying
Hmm.
that we are trapped here by your gods because they suck. So, if you could do something about the giant swirling vortex of blocking everything from getting in and out, I'd appreciate it at least. I imagine several other people might appreciate it.
Yeah, I think so too. It's definitely on the to-do list. The, impending doom of the world as we know it is also kind of up there as well.
Yes, I suppose that is the most important thing going on for you. Might provide the stability we need to actually have a conversation. In that case, I'll help you out. I've decided.
I'm glad we've now established that, I guess.
Oh,
Appreciate
of course. You rescue me, and so I'll help you in back-scratching civilization, that is. All right.
Well, no, it's not even that. It's more just unfortunately, not everybody on this ship is someone that we think beyond the shadow of a doubt won't hurt us. So,
You too are worried about, oh gosh, what was their name?
Can't tell if you're trying to remember or you're trying to get me to say it.
Truly. Perhaps I am the enigma. But no, I think I was trying to make a joke, perhaps even. Used to be halfway decent of those, and I think I got too smart. Or everyone else got too dumb. Toss it up.
Either way, it's such a burden.
Truly. Hey. The goddess one understands, at least. Somewhat. Though I suspect she is. Several ways gone and no longer cognizant, so. There goes my conversation and questioning. Thank goodness you're here.
Oh, I'm on a roll. That's the second time I've been told that today.
Who's the first?
The other feathered one.
I know what a siren is at this point.
Okay.
I've done the sketches. I've made guesses at inner muscular structure, but, if you do happen to... Not you, of course, but, well... I'm interested, at least. There's some treatise on it, in regards to medical practices, but nothing conclusive, nothing... Well... I guess a big question, why didn't you take over the island you had? They had quite the library.
Table, I don't understand the question.
The temple that, the island that, of not Praxis, the island that the Order of Sidon was on had that big
Yonder.
library. Yonder, thank you.
Yeah.
That's the word. That Yonder island, he's asking why you didn't just take it over and set up a base there. Because the library was supreme. And now I'm thinking about it. Didn't y'all raid that, or...
We did. We took a lot. I don't know if we were able to take everything, but we took a lot.
You took a lot. You didn't... Yeah. Anyway, question stands then. It's asking why you didn't conquer and set up a base on Yonder.
Well, I mean, logistically, it would be probably pretty difficult to do that and go to all of the places that we're trying to go. just in terms of, establishing people there. Also the fact that Sidon, that was not all of the Order of Sidon, I'm afraid. I doubt it. There's probably more. They probably knew, and that just means that there's more of them to deal with. And then it just becomes a king of the hill at that point.
Smart. Very
Thanks.
smart. No, not condescendingly. That's most of what I say, but not right now. That was smart. Well, I guess point still stands. Kill the Titans and, well, maybe we all get out of here. I'd love to have an actual conversation and not coded espionage.
Yeah, I would prefer that too. But hey, listen, whenever you're not the keeper of many secrets and we can potentially help you find the materials or whatever it is you need, just let us know.
Well, you're always free to let me roam about on the islands, I suppose. It's been pretty... We're bringing who we're bringing, and everyone else stay on the ship.
You want to go on more of these islands with us?
Well, yes, I need to look for the things that I need to do in order to properly feel I've paid you back for my rescue. Need to create the proper mechanism of transport for you all. Such daring heroes that you are, and certainly would never get me where I need to go. That would be incredibly smart of me to do, so...
Well, I only say because, I mean, you've seen one of the islands, right? Just yonder, or have you seen the others?
I've taken a scope, and I've been on the ship when that one dragon attacked.
Yeah. That's what I'm most worried about, because sometimes even we're taken by surprise.
Danger, yes. I'll talk it out with the wizard. I'll figure something out. I'll let you all know as is relevant and allowed.
Okay. Sounds like a deal.
Don't know if I would even venture that far. Temporary agreement. It's a nice thing for both of us at the same time. When I'm going to make a deal with you, I do hope you take it. Anyway, I do really have to get back to cataloging. This is quite slowed down the pace, and I'd love to sleep at some point.
All right, well, I'll leave you to it then.
Perfect. And he turns immediately and does not even see you off. But yeah, anyone else got anything there want to crack on? Call somebody. Because I do have something. Anyway, Eliana, you will be approached by the large specimen that is Bullbug.
Oh. No, you get that out of here, Courtney. Get that shit.
I won't. That's what the bull. You get the horns, baby.
That's Thranos' man. You gotta go back. You saw that episode. You saw that episode.
Anyway,
yep, continuing.
Hi, sorry, I got a message here when I was brought back to life from the queen, Mitros. And I was told to give it to the group, but most of them are pretty drunk, so I figured I'd just hand it off to you, so you could read it and know about it. And yeah, Valis said it was important, or just an update that was important, and that you could reach out to her as needed. Sorry, my bubble voice is different than usual because my throat is just shot.
Interesting. I didn't think Valis would see you in the afterlife, I guess.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't feel dead. I was definitely in Mitros, in the palace. You know, like we were that one time. So yeah.
And to be clear, she wants us to contact her, or
He did hand you a like I think
oh, that's right. Yeah.
read that, and then if you want to talk to her more, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna go. I gotta not bother you. I think it's probably for the best.
You're not bothering me.
Oh, okay, good. Good. I just worry sometimes, it's all.
I don't think anyone really asked if you were okay after the whole ordeal.
Oh, you all were really busy. It's totally fine.
Are you okay?
I mean, yeah, I think so. I'm still all here. Had a really good meal. Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm sure physically you're fine, but I'm sure mentally it was quite the toll. If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine.
No, it's okay. Sorry, I'm dumb cow brain. I didn't like the feeling of being dead. It wasn't great to pop up and then be told, "Oh, I didn't know it was you that I was resurrecting," but you know. Happy mistake, I guess. Or something. I don't know. But you know, I mean, look, Yola, she was knocked out a whole lot, and I guess things are getting pretty tough, huh?
Seem to be getting exponentially more difficult as we progress.
And that means they're getting like really hard, right? Where they were just a little hard before.
Well, we were meeting pace, and now it just seems that we're getting at the pinnacle of what we're to do, and we're getting to a point where we are running out of directions, both in a literal and figurative way.
I guess, I mean, we know where the Titans are, right? I mean, I don't want to assume anything. I don't have I'm not the strategy guy, right? But, Sidon's at Praxis, if we know where that is. And then, if the stories my mom told me are right, we gotta go through Charybdis to get to the Nether Sea where Lutheria is. So we know where that is. Is it time to do that? I don't.
We still need much prepared before we even think about it. We're not even sure if it's possible to just face them directly.
I mean, and these are just the stories. But, like, didn't the old Dragonlords kind of just sail right from Mitros to Praxis and... Well, they died. So maybe it... Ignore me. I'm just. I got worried.
You're fine. You've been through a lot lately, and it's understandable that things are running through your mind.
I'll let you read the note. I'll get out of your hair. Just yeah, that's all.
I'll just kind of like tap on the arm because it's probably about like the most appropriate like where it would be for him. I'll just kind of go find a spot to just hop a squat and unfold.
It's a short missive. Literally seems to have been quickly written on a small piece of scroll and then handed. Situation in Mitros has deteriorated. Message for more details. Handling how I can. Currently where the Lady of Coins used to rule.
Yeah, that's going to be an immediate sending.
So you're sending a message to Valis, Goddess of Wisdom.
Yeah.
All right. 25 words.
25 words or less. Got your message. Could you verify or clarify what you meant with being at the Lady Coins hideout? Also, what's going on in Mitros?
Hey, there you go. That's clean. Wait.
That's 24.
All right. You'll receive the following back. In statue of brother. I'm like looking at the several lines of notes I've written, like really quickly compressing it down. Acastus pushing hard. Eyes everywhere. Talk of war with many. I control what I can now. So, obviously, in your mind, because it's been a while, you know that the statue of her brother would be referring to the giant Colossus of Pythor that sits outside, which was the actually... I know the lair of the Lady of Coins might refer to Themis, but also the Colossus of Pythor, in which she had set up her underground operation, seems to have been taken over since you all informed her, of course, of your victory over her. She set up there because it's a undergone spot. I mean, and she was already kind of sequestered away in the palace, so seems that the situation in Mitros is not boding well. She'll hit you with ascending.
Ooh.
She can do that. I mean, further info. Acastus taking credit for your deeds, doing what I can to dispel the people are not ready. Kill the Titans soon. Like, save us.
Trying. Most have dragons. Fate's gone. Mitro's contacted. Venturing towards each island for allies and stopping Titan. Different word for praise.
Worship.
Thank you. Do you... shit, no. 7 more to work with here.
Oh, I mean, that's, yeah, it's all verbal. Like, how do I communicate? Why use many word when few word must do?
Dude, fucking for real. At this point, I may as well just dream her.
That's possible. But then, who else might get involved?
Only us. It's a one-to-one connection.
You sure about that, though?
I don't know. Fuck this. Fuck the dream. Get her out of here.
Sure about
Nobody
that,
likes
though?
her. All my homies hate her. Looking for leads to defeat both Titans.
Instead of sending you again, as a goddess, she's basically going to hit you as if you had, like, asked, like, wheel or woe, and hit you with a wheel there, like, the divine thumbs up.
just like
Yeah.
You just get like a react. that's all it is.
They gift chatted you. Palace.
I just poured my heart out and you react with just like a thumbs up.
It was a wavy inflatable arm guy animation.
A wacky wavy inflatable arm flailing tube man?
You get the message like Valis reacted heart to your message.
Valis like that. I will do one more sending.
Okay.
Just because I want some clarification.
Sure.
Forced to hide in statue? War with whom? Do you have leads or information or where to go to stop the Titans' bullshit? That's it. That's 23. That's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah, no. She will return. Acastus unwell. Hiding because best. rivals need safe way out. War Astoria, Oresia. Unlikely, but worrying. Titans, Praxis, Nether, Kill.
Okay. I don't like any of that. Alright then. Fuck. Before, you know what? I think with everything going on, I'm gonna do this before going to Pythor about it. I'm going to message Astoria.
Oh. Wait. Oh, yeah, where his daughter?
His
Anora?
daughter, I can't remember. Anora.
Anora, yeah. Oh no, no worries. I was literally because she was mentioned. That's why she was in my several page little essay I wrote down here.
So I was sending her. I'm told you may be at war with Acastus and me. Acastus. What is going on? And can we help?
Blithering Fool will not go. He speaks too much. Dog will not bite, only bark. Kill the Titans. That works. That was 20, right?
I think so.
Okay. Send Father all my love.
Oh. With that, I will probably at first go to Pythor just because, like, hey, kids dealing with bullshit. Straight up not having a good time.
Yeah.
And I find him in Pythor. Have you had contact with your sister Ballas recently at all?
Not particularly.
I was just messaging her because something came up.
I swear if I did it, it was when I was drunk, and I haven't been drunk for a long time.
We'll go into that page at a later note. No, it sounds like Acastus is causing trouble. I just also spoke with Anora, who wishes you all her love. That he's making attempts to wage war with Astoria and
Oresia. He'd go to war with the entire continent then?
Well, he's clearly apparently taking our deeds, claiming them as his own, but he's also not well, and I don't know if Valis meant mentally and or physically.
Probably mentally. I mean, the guy is an Arcalander.
I will
So,
hand him over. Apparently she's hiding in your statue to get things done.
oh. Sometimes I wish I still looked like that thing. But no. And from what I hear, you all cleared that out earlier. The one remaining one. Damn Kraken.
Thankfully, it's a safe haven for her.
Well, not the goddess of wisdom for nothing.
I was going to go talk with the others, but I thought you should know since your daughter is in a bad spot.
Nora... It's odd to say, I'm not worried about. Even when I was blindingly drunk, we were capable of keeping Astoria safe under siege. Dragons might be difficult, but he can't go to war with Astoria and Arisia. Especially not with the Titans threatening him. He's probably just talking and blabbering. Trying to get people to take his side. Feel scared.
Do you think the Titans might be influencing him?
I mean, the dragons he has aren't right. What we've seen of the people who are corrupting eggs, I mean, can't exactly put 1 and 2 together without getting 3. If that doesn't have something to do with the Titans, if he doesn't have some kind of deal down,
Right.
who knows? Who knows to be sure, but I'll be trying to keep the people of Mitros brave enough to stand up to him.
Right, I might have to influence the others to cut our island hopping adventures short to have to go back to Mitros to do damage control.
Might be best you just take out the Titans and then we go from there, huh?
I don't think we're ready.
When
I'm afraid if we don't get what we need in time, then we're going to have a civil war in Thylea and this.
He reaches out a hand and puts it on your shoulder. And well and truly, that anxiety, that feeling of smallness in a large world, you do feel it melting. As if you put an ice cube on a pan. Not immediate, but falling away. Eliana. You, if I have to remind you, are one of the oracles chosen. And when all of you are together, hell. I don't think there's anything you can't do. Because between you and me not drinking should be an accomplishment in of itself. And I'm not doing it because I want to be there to help you all. Because I know when you go for the heart, you're going to blast it out sight on Lutheria's back. So you get ready how you need to. Keep an eye on the calendar. Keep my, keep all my kids safe.
Right.
Smacks it hard so that warmth of his hand is immediately replaced with a cold sting. Right. Well, I've got some folks to provide my own hangover cures to, so I'll be back.
No.
See you debating on something.
Well, yeah, she knows that half the party's incapacitated moment. So it's probably a let's do this in the morning kind of talk.
It might be a morning conversation, yeah.
So, coupled
Well.
with probably some sendings home. Hey, what's going on? Shit's fucked. What's up?
In short, we can kind of speed this. I'm going to send us to a break soon here. But your parents communicate that they are safe, they are healthy, things in the city are fine. It is, of course, concerning to hear what has happened to you, but they hope you're well. They hope your friends are well. You know, they ask about Leo.
They
ask if, you're seeing anyone. But they don't intrude, they don't pry. They give you their love, they care about you. They hope you're taking care of yourself. They hope that even in this large, perilous quest, you find time to take care of the one person that matters most. And they don't mean that in a, egotistical way. And that whenever you come back, they've got plenty of cookies and food and warm beds. They've got enough cots they can set up for every one of your friends now.
Again.
Yeah.
So we've already slumber partied once.
Mm-hmm. But now they're fully prepared for it. They've even talked about adding another little room on top of everything with a ladder up, Unfortunately, their very old connection in Mitros isn't quite as good at getting glass made. So that famous glass, it might not make an appearance. God, I'm proud of myself for fucking remembering the Legit glass. I don't know anyone else. But yeah, I think there, as the 33rd day in the Oath of Peace ends, is where we're going to take a really quick break. So, thank you all so much for joining us. We've got we got a raid in from Failed, but we got a bunch of other folks scooting in. So, I hope you all take a moment, take care of yourselves, because we're going to do the same. And then, in a short amount of time, you join us as we come right on back. So, yeah. Thank you all so much. See you soon. Handle your liquids. And Michelle, could you please take... Well, hi there. Hope you handled it. Because we're back. Nothing is stopping us now. The way ahead is clear. I have seen it, the golden path. Anyway. Night passes. We haven't done this in forever now. And I think it's because, Corndog, you've been rewatching that I now remember this. If you could, in the order in which you introduced yourselves, why don't you tell us what you dream of?
Okay.
It can truly well be nothing or something light. It doesn't have to be, I'm not asking for a Rorschach test of, where is your mind at? But, things have happened. The situation has changed.
I think Leo just dreams of storms, like out in the sea and stuff. Can't tell if he's in it or just watching from afar.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I think that also means it's my turn. I would suppose DeFaro would dream My headcanon says that she's passed out heavily currently. Heavy snoring, mouth open, drooling slightly, having a very nice deep sleep. What is she dreaming about? Message unclear. She probably mumbles sometimes in her sleep. She probably motherfucks somebody under her breath once or twice. Not fully sure what's happening in dream, but a weird mix between happy and angry. Heck, what does Calliope dream of?
The only thing that I could keep up or think of, so I'm just gonna go with it, are these absolutely exorbitant descriptions of the group's outfits in almost a fashion show type format. But it's all also happening on Opesh. The fashion show's on the giant turtle, and it's weird. It's a weird ass amalgamation of every strange thing that has happened in the last 24 hours or so. Some of the models start like coming out as the statues with the weird animal heads. Like it's odd. That's me. On over to HP.
Just feathers gently falling through the sky. That's all. Tony?
I think the mix of because don't have to sleep for, no dreams. It's just kind of meditating on the thoughts of what to do from here with this information from Valis. It's just thoughts racing. She's kind of lays there. We'll go to the Amazonian.
Borghild dreams of her crew, and then it's followed pretty quickly by a nightmare of her drowning and her crew drowning. And she's kind of believed everyone could be dead and just getting some of those memories back from seeing my boat. So there's a lot of there's my family, my crew, my everything. And then we're drowning again. Just kind of cycles back and forth all night.
Absolutely. That sucks. It's always the same whirlpool. You get a vague sense that to go down into a deep, dark place like that again would only court death. But the next dawn, rises surely as the last one. 32 days remain in the Oath of Peace. Currently, there is only the lasting image, as you've not made super great progress, but some progress away from the island, from Opesh, as you begin to see it goes down and begins descending faster than it should over the horizon. Followed what almost seems to be other smaller islands that similarly vanish. But today is fresh, the crew is hungover. Progress will be slow today till the afternoon when you arrive to the island that sits under the constellation of the Warrior. What do you all do?
Now get up. What are we? How's the crew doing? How's the rest of the group doing? How are those hangovers, y'all?
I am unaffected by the hangover.
Yeah,
I can do this all day. I don't know if I'm affected by my dreams, but it's not the booze. It's not those sugary little cocktails. That wasn't it.
Never, no. One more thing. Why don't anyone who is drinking make me a con save?
Son of a bitch!
Threnos, you're feeling rough, but fine. Borghild and Devira. Oh, vices on the mind. You are ready to beg for the pressure to be relieved from your skull. A simple enough method, though inelegant during this time. But I will note that the chef has, of course, made patsas and the black broth. So if you're looking for something really healthy and something to help break off the hangover, they have all the mix-ins of those two things. And for those who are going to Google at home, it is PATSAS. And the black soup is a Spartan dish, just commonly referred to as the black soup. You'll find that on Wikipedia. In this case, the black broth.
It just sounds wretched.
Oh, it is. Absolutely. So I'll quickly go over it because this is I gotta talk about it now. I put too much time into thinking about this earlier on. Anyway, the black soup is boiled pig and blood, and salt and vinegar is the only flavor in there. Pot sauce is tripe, feet, and whatever loose seasonings you got. But, apparently that's fat and salt.
I mean, to be fair,
It's gonna taste like wet pork rinds, basically, as I imagine it.
I mean, I know my boyfriend's favorite thing is tripe soup, and that's all I can think of. But man, the black soup is just
It's blood soup. It's really what it is. It's more. It's a soup is a generous term. That being said, that is what is on order this morning. So those of you not afflicted can avoid that as you wish. But those of you who are looking rough will probably have something put into your hands. Take care of yourself.
I've put grosser things in my mouth before.
My grandma always says, you just eat it. You eat the whole, rooter to the tube.
Hell yeah.
Well, it doesn't feel good going down, but you're all starting to feel a bit more settled internally. Stomach-wise, emotion-wise, y'all are over the fucking board, but, in
Processing in a healthy, out loud manner.
Look, I just learned another option for what y'all were doing in the game last night. It was also called yelling, and now that's all I can think about. I had to, how to shout a little bit at the toilet. That's all. That being said, and moving on past it quickly, for those folks who are squeamish of it, like me, you're all feeling a little less rough, but oh boy.
So arriving at the warrior then. At the island under the warrior. Whatever.
What are our tasks here? Like, what's the plan?
We never really know till we get there.
We're just kind of going there, and are we wasting time going there?
We're usually going to sail past it anyway. Sometimes we find allies, sometimes helpful things.
We're trying to get to every island to see if there's potential allies, potential things to use against the Titans, or potential worshippers of the Titans to stop it.
And just generally to make sure we're strong enough to deal with them when the time comes.
Speaking of, I spoke with Valus last night and Honora. Apparently Acastus has fallen off of his rocker, taking credit for our deeds, and attempting to wage war against Astoria, and I still don't remember the other place.
Asia.
Arasia.
Oh,
Apparently
He was-
Valus has taken refuge in the statue of Pythor that Lady Coins was in.
Oh.
She's gotta figure out her thing somewhere.
Yeah, but it's still a horrible place. Calliope gets like flashbacks to the horrible rooms and the awful time that she had in that tower.
Statue.
Such a bad time.
oh, I mean, Acastus was starting those problems before we ever left.
He was, but now he is accelerating his plans, it seems.
To what end, though? What would he possibly have to gain from waging war within Thylea?
I think with the fact that he's in on with the, as Mikros put it, the wrong dragons, the false Dragonlords, I think he's under one of the fingers, thumbs, both of the thumbs. I'm assuming if he's showing loyalty to them, he's got to push against Thylea to whatever. Hoping that he comes out unscathed or as like some chosen. I really didn't have the ability to ask Valus in detail.
I really doubt it would end well if he were to actually act on such a thing.
Foolish, yes, especially with two different places to try to fight.
Mhm.
Valus is doing crowd control as she can, but people are afraid, and Acastus is feeding on the fear. So I think the plan now is to, even Honora with Valus both agreed that we need to take care of the twins sooner than later.
So essentially continue the plan we're already doing? Is that what their advice was?
Essentially, I had thought for part of the evening to attempt to persuade to go back to Mitros to stop the foolishness. But I feel like that would only delay us further.
Yeah, as much as I would like to go back over and bust down some doors, that probably wouldn't be the best use of our time.
Well, my sister lacks in her beauty. She also lacks in originality. And Kira will be over there, like full like subway squat on a bench with a bunch of broth and everything just.
I like that. What are you doing?
Sticking to the plan.
I didn't think you could even get drunk.
Oh, I worked really hard at it. Like I work hard at everything. And I achieve what I set out to do, and she just kind of gives up on the instrument and just starts tipping the bowl over. That's rancid. That's not good. I don't know. Maybe my divineness is wearing off. Quick, Eliana, pray to me. Compliment me or something.
Oh, it's just a...
I'm willing to wait, don't worry. But I'm wasting at the moment.
So out of character, the first thing that came to mind was when, for anyone that's played Mass Effect, was when Garrus starts complimenting you as, your hair looks nice and your hips look very supportive.
Yeah, I'm so dude, go for it. Go, yeah.
And that's what she would say.
Yeah. You hit her with you have a strong frame and look like you could be a supportive member of the Shield Wall, absolutely.
Jesus Christ.
No, don't pray to him now. Pray to me.
Not even Cowboy Christ?
Not even Cowboy Christ. You gotta pray to Cowboy Kira.
Ah. Oh my god.
Cowboy
Someone
Kira.
make an edit, please.
Oh god.
There's a pickle Kira. Why
There's
is there
already a
not
pickle
Cowboy
Kira. Oh
Kira?
my
Don't worry, Eric will be on it tonight when we're done.
Okay.
Yes.
But no, you offer just I'm healed. My divineness is back. Sorry, I interrupted planning time. I just won't let you all know the crew is recovering well enough. For real?
It just sounds like something Kira would do anyway.
Shit fell off my fucking bookshelf, but it's fine. Whatever. Ship's falling.
Oh, it's haunted.
All trust is falling apart. Oh, look, I already have the perv ghost. It's unsurprising at this point. Anyway, she'll rise and dust. I'll leave you to it unless you want, divine inspiration. But who'd want that? Oh, boring, bad. You were chosen by the gods. Oh, wait. Never mind.
Are you sure you're okay?
That's the first nice thing you've said to me, and I really want to appreciate it, and I do. And I am. And we're here together. Appreciate it. Alright, appreciation over. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, unfortunately, you are, one of the smarter people here, and we're coming up on the Warrior pretty soon. Or the constellation of the Warrior. I don't know. Your stars don't make any sense. I'm still trying to figure it out. Do you have any insight on where we're headed?
Okay, two things. One, charting by the stars does not mean that what is above it is going to make sense. That's just how the stars are laid out, If we can control that, oh boy, we would not have Titans. And I would have 3. No. I'd have 4 tits. 2 for each hand. Anyway.
Cool. That could be neat.
It is.
That
Imagine
was
it.
the first number that you said 3.
I didn't want to get too ambitious.
Okay.
Anyway, enough fantasizing about 2 pairs of tits pressing together. The warrior. It's actually a bunch of ladies, but not in the empowering way. Actually, in the my brother fucked around and found out kind of way, because it is about Pythor. Shocking. People who name stars are weird. Each of them was a lover of Pythor, and each of them was taken by Hexia and turned to stone on her island as a warning. It did not stop Pythor. People thought, oh, it's because he wants to add to the constellation. Truly, he just can't keep it under his toga, as some of you may know. Not pointing fingers. But, look, no judgments either. Just pointing it out. That being said...
I mean, it's not like you were available. You're pining elsewhere.
You know the best part about a pine tree? It's sticky and sappy, and that doesn't matter who you are when you touch it. You know, that worked better in my head. Let me give me a second here. No, better yet, sticking to it. I'm bad at trying to pick you up because I think I try to play around too much and you're too straightforward. You match my brother's level, so why don't we acknowledge that?
I don't know whether that was nice or offensive.
Then I'm doing my job right.
Excellent. Okay, so the warrior is a bunch of
very
his
good
lovers or something?
Yes. But this is going off of gossip, mind you, so it's probably correct. I think it's where I think it's going to be the same constellation that they followed to bring the exiles out of Mitros.
Why do people become exiles in Mitros?
Oh, well, you know, it's the trend every once in a while. But actually, before she even answers, anyone who has been, you know, aware of politics in Astoria or Mitros, so I guess come off the top of the head, Eliana, Defera, yeah, sorry, I think just the two of you, because I think Calliope and Theranos, you're both more Astoria bound, kind of on the cliffs and such, would know that there are plenty of crimes, as my bookshelf continues to fall apart, but anyway, plenty of crimes that could get you exiled in Mitros. Murder and, you know, villainy, other, you know, really serious crimes, of course, among them, but also powerful citizens can be exiled via the popular vote. So if everyone got together and enough people voted in Mitros and said, get them out of here, they're gone. Is that sometimes abused? Well, less Eliana in this case, and much more Defera would know that absolutely that gets certain people's who are higher up on the food chain's political opponents removed. So, not a perfect system, but apparently this is where they all end up. Them ending on an island is actually pretty good, all things considered, with the possibilities of what Acastus alone is capable of doing, let alone his father and his father before him. I'm going to pick up these things that fell. Y'all keep chatting. Or not.
Well, don't everyone go at once. So, do we know if there's anything to gain by going here? Is it just like we're going to try to look for some allies that may or may not be stone? Some other people?
I will say, as your DM, what you know is that those of you who are in the know would know that it is an island full of people who are not fans, or probably are very unlikely to be fans of a Castus Archelander. Very much
Exactly where my
so.
thought train was
Yeah.
going.
So if you want folks who are going to cause problems, want folks who are rabble-rousers and otherwise dangerous people, this is the place.
Well, I like that, everyone. I like that. That could be some useful people.
Yeah, although I don't want them endangering the public either. They're already, scared enough. They don't need to be in active danger either. Might just have to play it by ear, kind of feel it out, maybe like just get more of a vibe check on these people. It's very possible that many of them were wrongfully accused. I just wouldn't be able to say that right now. I don't really know a lot about it.
So this is going to be a more social mission, from the sounds of it. Aside from Calliope, who's exceptional, are any of the rest of you really good at chatting with people?
To a certain degree.
I can sometimes be persuasive and or charismatic, depending on the vibe.
Kira, question again, if you're still nearby.
Oh,
Did you get all those things you dropped?
Gosh, yeah. There's just splinters and nails that I'm sure go to nothing. And she looks up.
So I know you and your brother and the other gods can't help us too much within the Oath of Peace.
They're all my family. You can just say my family.
Yeah, your family, your fam.
Yeah. Fam. Oh, I like that. Yeah.
They don't help. They can't help because of the way oath magic works here. What exactly is the wording of your oaths?
Let me.
The reason I'm asking, if I can just put this out here for you, it's been pretty clear that Sidon and Lutheria are not playing within the lines. They are drawing outside the lines, but still maintaining like the same picture, the general vibe. So I'm wondering if we should also be coloring in such a way, like match expectations with them. But I don't know the wording.
No.
I'm not asking you to subvert. I'm just asking you to consider.
Let me explain. And that'll take too long. Let me sum it up. As long as we operate in our respective spheres and act through intermediaries, it's all good. It just so happens that my family doesn't enjoy forcefully making people obey us and likes to give folks the option. And the Titans, the duo assholes, I believe is the translation, have no qualms with that. They want authority. And when you see them breaking the line, right? But like, it's their followers who besieged Astoria. It's Lutheria's prerogative and allowance to control dreams, and Sidon's prerogative and means to control the weather. We don't have anybody who controls the weather other than, well, I guess Drenos, you're kind of there. Hey, complicated with the relationship with your parents, you know? right there with you, bud. But you see how they can really screw us over? Because Astoria had a drought, and then Mitros had constant storms. Sidon's the Storm Titan, he decides where the lightning strikes. Lutheria is the Dream Titan, she decides if you have a repeated series of incredibly bad dreams and go crazy, and also what happens when you die. So don't die. In general, I think good advice.
Sure, yeah.
Look, I drank all last night. The fact that I got good advice is... Anyway, because if you do, she will probably be able to start wheeling and dealing with your soul.
Do you know, does my soul go to the same place here as it would... Like, is my soul tethered here? Or does it go back to where I'm from?
Here, let me really...
You're making it weird.
I have no idea.
Okay, cool.
Maybe, probably. I assume you're here, aren't you?
I guess.
Well, I guess so too. So yeah, I guess Lutheria, it's got your soul.
Nope. No, I don't like that. We're gonna make sure that doesn't happen.
Oh gosh, well, I suppose you just have to kill her. You know, that stinks, because we, that's such a charming blue tiefling somewhere within earshot, hopefully, was really so keen on y'all getting along. But if you were to kill the little asshole's mistress, I bet he'd be put out, and he'd have to stop creeping on conversations.
And I look around and see if Chandras is, like, near us right now.
Make me a perception check. And I'm gonna click some unrelated buttons.
23?
23? Illegal. It's a stretch to properly catch a sight, but a little flicker of a sleeve of a shirt, literally beat it by 2, so like a sleeve of a shirt catches behind, like, is a little sighted beyond a wall.
Hi, Chandras. Do you have, like, insight that you want to give us?
I thought I made it perfectly clear that my lady has no qualms with you all. Frankly, I thought I had a very pleasant conversation with Calliope, and I appreciated your insights and hoped that the item I gave you was of use, but I think viewing my Lady Lutheria as a foe to only kill is a harsh generalization. She has spoken to me that you are welcome to her barge. Approach as stealthily or as in plain sight as you like, and come before her, and we will find terms.
By those terms, you mean, like, all the gods have to die, and then all the people have to come back to worshipping us, and stuff like that, kind of?
No.
Is it like we have to die?
No. My lady oversees death. She does not enforce it.
Okay, because people were talking about her taking souls earlier, and I'm not really into that. I do not consent.
She is a shepherd at the gates to oblivion and ensures your soul finds a home in the afterlife.
I want to vibe check this son of a bitch and see if it feels like he's leaving out the fact that he's definitely going to kill us.
You can invite. Yeah,
Dude
sure.
is so slippery. No wonder he likes being around the ocean. He's
You
a fucking
son of
eel.
a bitch!
So
It went from a 20 to an 8. It tipped over.
No!
you still have a plus 13, so
Yeah.
it's pretty good. Look,
Still could have been really good though.
It could have been
You-
exceptional.
analyze that statement of what he told you, right? That she shepherds the dead, and that he's saying no, he doesn't. That she wouldn't want to kill you. He is not speaking from an opinion. He is truly telling you what he has been told. As a cleric of Lutheria, as a follower, he might operate off of a wizard spellbook, but you know, he is a well and true, dyed-in-the-wool believer. And what he says with a convincing authority, at the very least. Whether you believe it or not is up to you, but you can tell that he believes what he tells you. And what my lady would offer is not death in exchange for life, but a continuation of life under more balanced terms. Her boisterous and tempestuous brother has been a thorn in all of our sides for too long, pushing when we should let things sit. Sidon has been an antagonist in all of this, and my lady has only ever acted in defense. We should speak with her and create an oath of truly binding peace, such that all of us may live. For truly, though she shepherds the dead, she takes no joy in death. Is one evil for tending their flock and culling when necessary? Would you have there be no death in this land, and that undead rise and keep on living beyond their due?
I don't know, like, death's like a super important thing that has to happen. Because,
I agree.
cycles
Oh,
and stuff.
truly.
But also, like, I'm just not in the mood to do that right now.
Oh, no, everything in its place. My lady might not have the full weave of one's life, but the divine instinct gifted to her by all of our collective mothers. Thylea itself. When to cut.
Alright, so, quick question before, I don't know where you were going. Are you gonna keep eavesdropping on everything we do and reporting it back to Thylea? Or is that just like, you heard her name so you came running kind of thing?
I have no means to contact my goddess beyond the prayers I offer. You have my spellbook. You have my weapons. I am a prisoner, and you have been gracious enough to not confine me at this point. I would re-enter confinement would it soothe your minds, but I hope I have been nothing but helpful and useful in pleading my lady's case.
What does the rest of the group look like right now?
Leo's very suspicious, for sure.
I feel like, yeah, this entire time Calliope just had this motherfucker.
Which is funny because he's looking to you as like the focal point here.
Oh,
like,
of course
he's
he is.
He's
I don't know why.
He wants to match. He
remember
seems
why.
to want to like match your eyes in particular and see how you're handling all of this. I mean, you can try it in my vibe check if you want.
You know what? Why not? It's not gonna go well because my insight's not very good, but I'm still going to.
Mm-hmm.
17.
You sense that he is trying to find the eloquent way of putting this so I can
Like,
really
listen,
dress
bro,
this
he's
up.
too smug. He's too smug about shit.
No, it's a smugness because he believes. He looks to you because not that he's like, it's not like looking at you like a rube, like you're not a mark to him, but he is interested. Not even the way somebody looks at someone when they're trying to sell them, you know? Like, it's not that at all. It's genuinely like I want to know what you think about this, because you're the most important thought, the one to think about, you know? There's
Like,
a lot of there's
who knows
attention.
why? I don't.
There's an attention to you in particular. In less delicate and romantic terms.
Oh yeah.
It's a little maybe crushy.
Oh. Interesting. Yeah, no, a lot of it is kind of a like, this motherfucker like kind of look like out here proselytizing basically. But yeah, I don't even know if she's really gonna say anything. It's really just kind of it's like, I don't even think it's a blatant like staring daggers like this motherfucker type look. It's more of a okay, I see you.
Well, I would be happy to speak, honored, glad even to speak with any of you all again. I much enjoyed the theological debate that I have had in the past with Calliope. So if any would otherwise like to discuss, my lady, I would be happy to provide a different perspective than I think you've been fed. From the left, obviously where Calliope was standing here. I'm sorry. Did you sound like a load of shit? Bias parties aside, I excuse myself and allow you all your privacy, though I'll remind you I was chained up here when I was brought in, so I tried to remain here when possible to ease all of your minds. And he'll head up top deck.
I'm starting to think he actually believes everything that he says.
Wouldn't be much of a fanatic if he didn't.
We all do understand that just because he believes them doesn't make them true, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though
I thought
it
we
does kind of bring it. Oh, you first, Leo.
Go.
Like, it does kind of bring a new perspective. Maybe he's just as brainwashed as some of the rest of them. Maybe even more so.
And yeah, honestly, I thought we brought him as just, like they say, keep your enemies closer. And
There's keeping your enemies closer, and then there's whatever y'all have done. Look, if you're going to try and fix the sick puppy, that's not on me. But just let me know and I'll get some fresh wax. For my ears, Thranos, you might not know it, but the ship's acoustics are great if you're aware.
Oh, you can hear a lot on this ship, that's for sure.
Yeah, I do.
Honestly, I don't think there's much reason to give Chandras time of day. Just let him sit down there, and it's, of course, at the same time.
What if we did listen to him and him talk about Lutheria in a way to learn more about her? Like, I think having as much information on her as we can, whether it's from a fanatic or from the perspective of people who just fucking hate her, like, there's got to be some middle ground that truth can exist in. Like, if we hear both biases, perhaps we can make our own conclusions.
One of our first encounters with Lutheria was an evening of terrible nightmares. And if I recall, multiple threats of our destruction. It's been a while since that took place, but I'm not sure this is a... listening to the other side situation. I think this is a case of, well, someone who has drank all of the Kool-Aid. Or all of the spiced wine, rather. And, taking it in. Full-throated. All their being.
Right, but from the perspective of, as someone who's not from here and doesn't really understand anything that's going on here, because, like, it's just different vibes. Your gods are on a boat with us. Mine are rocks. I don't know enough about Lutheria to say that I can confidently go against her. Like, no, she could be evil and bad, but I mean, like, in an actual fight, me versus her, 1v1, I don't think I have that. I don't think I have that fight. I need to know more about her in order to understand what are her strengths, what are her weaknesses. Like, we have someone who could teach us all that they know and believe is true, and we're just going to ignore that resource because we think they might also just be delusional.
I see now. So, I apologize, it was my misunderstanding. Because you have done a lot to try and learn about what's going on since you've been here, and, you know, you're right that you're still playing catch-up on many things. And I guess in my mind, I just thought...
I can only read Kira's journal so fast. There's so much detail.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me?
I've been trying to figure out, like, what's happened since you've encountered these guys, and, like, what journeys you guys have been on, since no one is particularly forthcoming with talking about, like, I don't know what's happened in the last month or so that you've known each other, so I've just been reading.
I'm sorry.
Your old...
You couldn't talk to the other members of your group, so you read stuff I wrote.
Yeah, just like...
My diversionary journals? How much was in there about the hem of their clothes?
Frankly, I could use more.
I'll take a note of that for later if you're going to be one of the judges, but my goodness, I thought Calliope would be snooping.
I'm just trying to understand, like, I'm only... Like... I don't know. Say there was, like... 40 parts. I'm only, like, 9 parts in. So, like, I've still got more to go.
Okay, you know what? The diversionary journals are still very explanatory, so, you know, honestly...
Yeah, they have a lot of great details.
Absolutely. I mean, I still wrote them, so...
Sometimes you have to, like, skim them at double speed just so that it doesn't drag out too long.
Oh, I mean,
it's really the combat. The combat is just
like... I'm no good
like...
at writing combat scenes. I mean, look,
just spice it
everyone
up.
else, all of you here, I mean, the actions are... But that's because I know what you all did, and then the enemies, I mean, I just make it up as I go. Anyway,
as far as that goes, I mean, you're right. We could learn a little bit more about how strong the Titans truly are. I think the assumption so far has been that Lutheria must at least be of strength on par with Sidon, and we've seen many of Sidon's act.
Yeah, I just think it would be good to know both their strengths and their weaknesses, or areas that they just don't acknowledge and avoid, kind of blind spots.
Definitely worth looking into deeper, yes.
I don't know. Eliana mentioned like 3 times that we have to go fight the Titans from her contacts just now. So I feel like that's important, and we're losing time by not asking Chandris, just to go on. Let him gush. Let him talk about the things that bring him joy, and then we just take notes. I can take that one for the team if we need to. Though Calliope, he was I fucking you, but in like a gentle way. So it wasn't like hostile or like you me now. It was more kind of like a please like me kind of way.
Doesn't make it better, but okay.
Or like a notice me kind of way. I don't know. If you wanted to, but also if you were gonna just throw up at the idea of thinking about it, I not great with people, but I can do it.
So that wouldn't be necessary if you went to talk to Chandris, though.
Yeah, I would hope not.
Oh, I meant that for War Guild.
Oh, no. No, well, no.
Prerequisite for conversation.
Yeah. No, I understand that. Most of the time. Sometimes the eyes, they just say something different, so.
Well, I say we keep that in mind. Deal with what's going on here.
We just have a lot of time sometimes between islands that we could just let him blather.
This time, the islands were close, though.
Yeah. So we should probably prepare for this. And I will just look back to Kira.
Well, we'll make a deal. First, next full day at sea, at least a couple of us will sit down with Chandris and see what he has to say about what Thylea is capable of.
You're sure you shouldn't just send Calliope?
I think it'd be good for a few of us to go.
Of course. Yes, naturally. Chaperoning.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. Ship's not that big. Hard to have a truly private conversation. Though I still try. That being said, if my Odyssey powers are truly kicking in still, we should be roughly approaching our destination sometime shortly. And that's totally not because I've been, keeping an ear out for what the captain's shouting. So go on, make yourselves ready. There's exiles to impress. Or fight, I don't know. Maybe both. No one's been on this island and truly stayed and written about it. No one's ever gotten off, so. Have some fun. Break a few laws. What are they going to do? Exile you?
Let's find out.
Bye. Alright, well, you all wish the best. Eliana, be extra safe. I invested my assets and all that. And she does just pause and look you up and down a few times until she can at least get a sort of blush out of you.
Right.
I'm gonna nudge Eliana in the rib cage.
That's my ribs.
Yes, I could reach those.
Gonna step away.
And she'll get out of your hair. But one more thing. No, I'm joking.
There it is. Columbo had to come back.
I'll get out of your hair. It's just someone's bothering me. Eliana's ass. No. No. But unless there's something else. No? Alright, in that case. The rest of the day passes by in a short mount, and by early afternoon, a little ahead of schedule, a call for land is announced. Although the sea is calm, finding a place to come ashore on this rocky island is a difficult task. Though there is one, as you make a circle, obvious place to find landfall. And that is a lone outcropping stone dock onto the island's only beach. There, as the Ultros pulls to shore, you see a lone figure watching warily. Across the island, you can see that vegetation does grow, but not a single tree has found purchase here. Shrub, plant, vegetable, perhaps even, all possible. But as you ponder it, of course, it makes sense. If there were trees, there'd be wood. If there was wood, there'd be a ship. If there was a ship, there's a way out. And there is no way off the island of the exiles. Do you approach? Do you tell the crew to make ready to dock?
Question for everyone, real quick. If there's no way off this island, are we gonna be trapped on it if we go onto it?
You have a ship.
We already have
No.
a ship. We don't need to make a new one.
I know, but is there any, magic that would keep us there? Or anything like that?
No, they probably got rid of all the trees so that they wouldn't be able to build a ship. They took away all vegetation that could be used as basically a flotation device. This island is meant to be stayed on by those who are slapped in here. Well,
And they have to be transported here somehow, right?
yeah.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Yeah.
Maybe
What's the
don't
worst
bring
that
the
can happen?
Ultra super close.
Just keep it outside of any magical.
It'll be like
range.
reverse Australia.
Tony.
So you approach the island.
Yeah.
The Ultros,
Yeah.
Ultros glides up and makes dock. Doesn't tie itself down, but you make your way on a dock, on a bridge easy enough to the stone outcropping. There's a woman there who is waving at you all. She clearly has had to sacrifice some comforts, but still looks enchantingly beautiful. Defera, roll me a history check while I continue to describe the scene. But her apparel is clearly upper crust, upper class, and maintained to an extent. You were trying to remember with that 8. You try to remember, but she was in power, or she was at a party and hosting something at one point or another. She was important. You remember that she was important in Mitros for something. Ugh, the thought escapes you. As you get closer, you see that beyond her clothing, it's a bit out of fashion, a bit out of date, and she is indeed older. No less beautiful, gorgeous, entrancing. A concern watches over you as she turns and seems to wave at the shore, and you watch another figure of a small assembled crowd that are on the beach instead of the pier proper, go back. But then she moves to greet you all. Hail, strangers, and well met. Do my eyes deceive me, or is your ship the Outros? No simple prison barge.
We're not here with prisoners.
You must be great warriors to command such a ship. Well, suffice to say, welcome to the island of the exiles. I am Idila Arkalander. Perhaps you've heard of my son, King Augustus. If I may, I have a small favor to ask of you. If you could come with me. I need you to meet the king. I'm looking at X's face too much.
I'm in shambles. What do you mean?
You're gonna love this.
It got worse. It was gonna get worse. It was already his mom. Now he's here. I'm in shambles. Don't look at me.
But I think there, as we have arrived properly, she says, "You must meet the king. For you see, there has been a murder." Where we will call our session for the evening. As I can welcome you all now properly, the full title of this episode, Murder on the Isle of the Exiles. I hope you bring your fancy suits next time. Because, something extraordinary has happened, which leaves only... If everything out of the ordinary has already been ruled out, then truly only the extraordinary may be counted for. Other Poirot sayings insert here. And one more thing. I'm gonna get out of here. I love nothing more than if we can go around the circle as we introduced ourselves and let the people know who you are, who you're playing tonight, where they can find more of the work you put out in the world, and who you think done it. Because that's what really comes down to. And that's when I know. Anyway, starting this off with Comrade Crash.
Yay. I'm Comrade Crash. I played Leo Dracos, the human paladin, Oath of the Dragonlord. Yeah, you can find me every other week here, and on Blue Sky and Instagram. And then whodunit? It's definitely the butler with the club.
Okay, we got a vote for Keelan. Alright.
But yeah, let me pass it on to Chrissy.
Hello, I'm Chrissy Kritz. I played Defera Damas. She's a really one. You can find me all over the internet at Chrissy Kritz. I'm in a lot of things that rotate around a lot. I'm here. I'm around on Thursdays. I'm sometimes around on Fridays. Yeah, that's about it. And who do I think did it? Colonel Mustard in the library with the candlestick.
Dang it, I was gonna say Colonel Mustard.
One for Tyrone. Interesting. All right.
Wait, what?
I'm saying names. You might want to start taking notes.
Okay. Is it on to me now? Okay. Hey everybody. It's me, Sir Heckalot. You know, I'm here. I'm on your screen. And as per usual, I was back with Calliope. You can find me all over the internet at Sir Heckalot, including Twitch, Itch, Blue Sky. Like, fuck Twitter at this point. I have it, but I don't post on it. Go over to Blue Sky. And etc. Just find me. It's the best place to figure out where I'm going to be in the TTRPG space next, because I tend to wander a lot, wear a lot of hats, do a whole lot of things. Christy already mentioned the Thursday campaign that she, Corndog, and myself are in, called All Hail the Queen. It's to Dragon one. It's a Tyranny of Dragons campaign. It's a really good time. We're very goofy. And we just hit level 18, I think, something like that. We're really up there, so oh boy. We're towards the end. Then every other Tuesday you can find myself and Corndog over on Enchanting Sorcery, where we play in Into the Old Margrave. It is an Into the Woods inspired 5e campaign that is also very goofy and a good time. As you may have seen in our announcements for the upcoming campaigns on this channel, I'll be in Steel and Arbor. It's a Humblewood campaign that is heavily inspired by Studio Ghibli and Princess Mononoke as a media touchstone in particular. It's also going to be very wholesome and very good, and you won't want to miss it when it comes out. But yeah, that's me. On over to HP.
Hello, I'm Last Hit Point Hero. I played Thranos, the Siren Sorcerer, walks past the demigod. He is almost positive there's Professor Plum with the revolver in the library.
Professor Plum? Okay. Tad, rather.
And I am on this, and that's it. So, over to the estimable, laudable, praiseworthy, his worshipfulness, Tony.
I'm Tony. I played Eliana the Jeed. High of Prophecy Cleric, walked path gift one. Clearly it was Mrs. Blanche with the rope in the study.
Dilla? Really?
Or Jack Harper.
Okay, well, it's always a chance.
You can't find me just like Jack Harper. That's the whole point. Someone might get the reference, someone might not. Kirk.
I think.
Anyway, I referenced this earlier, but anyway, yeah, we'll move on to Corndog.
Mrs. White with the lead pipe in the bathroom. I don't know that's a spot, but
No, it's not a clue.
tile. Anyways, I'm Corndog McGraw. You can find me on the internet at Corndog McGraw, except for less lately because every time I go on the internet, I'm just get sad. So you know, take care of yourselves, everyone, and don't forget that if you encounter a Nazi in real life, punch him in the dick. Just punch him. Commit assault in Jeopardy. Or Monopoly, or whatever it is, you know. Keep it kosher. Alright, back to you, Turk. I'm tired.
Okay, so, hey everybody, I am Turk, or Turk Accented in various places of the internet that are yet mattering to the folks that matter to me. So, you know, if I want you to find me, I am sure I will find you, and I'll make that happen. And if you haven't found me already, I hope you can. If you're a good person, you know, that's actually one of the things I put into my own little part of the internet. You have to be a halfway decent person able to find me. That being said, I GM both Oathsworn and Tears of Divinity: Fading Chronicle here on Neon Lights Roleplay. At the moment, that's all. So next, you can find me on February 3rd and 4th for more of that. I usually do these double headers and then I disappear into the back walls of the places you think I don't occupy. Beyond that, I have the honor and privilege of being a part of this group, so make sure you follow the people you see on your screen here, because sometimes where they pop up, I pop up too, and I'm always honored to do so. That all being said, thank you all so much for joining us tonight. It's been an interesting day to get ready for everything, of course. But above all, I like to remember something from Martin Luther King on the day we memorialize him, is that out of a mountain of despair, a stone of hope. And that's what I've been focusing on today, and that despite all that is on the world and terrible and strange and the things before you, we start building one piece at a time. And that's what we hold on to. And that even the most powerful people are bound by forces that even we can control. So keep fighting, keep holding each other up. It's gonna be rough, but we'll get through it together. And that's the best part. You will never have to lean without finding a shoulder. That being said, hope you all have a good night. See you shortly. Stick with us if you'd like to raid somebody, or we're sending the love forward with the amazing raids that we've gotten from Entropy and Fail. So we'll see y'all soon. Love you all. Good night. Michelle, please take us out.